And yeah, I haven't talked to Alpha at all, so I'm glad to know that she's fine. Yeah, I have no news. I had no news about Alpha. But yeah, so Nim's fine. She's working from home. She's healthy. She suffers from asthma, like on just a regular. So we're extra careful so that she doesn't catch the virus. But anything else, she's fine. Well, that was my thought and Nim's thought as well. Yeah, just like finally, our lifestyle is now the norm. We did it.
You, dear stranger, you must be the key. Something about your presence here is causing the end of time to grow. The true end itself to move further away. Those torches, a light! This portal active once more. It cannot be coincidence.
Can we first discuss what we just witnessed through your looking lens?
Goodness me, how right you are. There's so much to take in, I'd nearly forgotten. And what you saw has been haunting my mind since I first discovered it.
We'll literally call it everyday life. This whole situation didn't change anything for my life whatsoever. The only difference is now there's a longer gap in between 2 weekends that I would have to go and see family or friends. So typically, like 1 weekend a month, maybe 1 weekend every 2 months, I would have to go out. Now it seems like it's going to be even longer. And other than that, nothing else has changed at all. Well, I mean, the wiping and of the grocery, like washing my groceries, I've never done that before, but that's the only difference. Yeah, exactly. It got better for me too because now I work from home as well. So, like, to be honest, if I could work from home all the time, like, if there was an option at work that'd be like, you know what, like, if you want to work from home, good for you, man. You can do that from now on. I'd be like, peace out, guys. I'm working from home from now on. I'm never going back. I'm saving on subway fare. I'm saving on a bunch of different things, even the groceries, because while I'm at home, I don't have to buy all those kind of maybe more expensive foods and stuff that don't have a lot of time to cook and things. I can just like cook during noon, like at noon and lunch. Like yesterday, I made like a huge salad at lunch and then ate it. So like it's I eat better. And now that I'm home sooner because I'm already here, in a situation where we could go out, but I would still work from home at 4:30 when my shift is over. I could just go and run for like an hour, which means I would get exercise in, which I normally don't get. So like it's all positive for me, actually. Well, that's the thing I'm thinking about too. Like, I don't think my job, the job that I occupy right now, would ever allow for that. So I'm gonna have to look into maybe finding another job that allows me to work from home. Oh, I'm happy you're thriving as well. Yeah, we're gonna rock this. It's gonna be great.
It is the void itself. The dragon that is devouring creation. When I speak of the end of time, this is exactly what I mean. I can't say for sure where it came from, how or why, but I do know this. It's shrinking our future by the second. And if we don't stop it, it will devour the past and present as well.
So, you believe we're somehow connected to this plane?
It's not that I believe, it's that I have seen. Long have I been waiting here, hoping that one day this very portal would ignite. Then, no longer than a few mere moments after you arrive, zap it goes. The chronicler of time knows a pattern when he sees one.
What lies beyond this portal?
Though I cannot say for certain, if it is what I believe, then our prayers might well be answered. In fact, every last question that ever plagues your noggin might well be answered, for I believe what lies beyond this portal is nothing other than... But why spoil the mystery? As soon as we leap through, we'll find out for certain.
Through the portal, then.
After you, after you. Oh, what wonders we may find on the other side.
Sure.
Yes, just as I'd hoped. There she is. There it is.
Okay, so yeah, these are like a bunch of other portals that I've never seen on.
It seems the imp has spotted exactly who and what he'd hoped to find.
Again, shit ton of portals. Oh, what is this? I don't think I've ever been up here. It's tons of other portals. Oh, nothing. It's like a statue. There's no portal here. Look at this. There's like one here. To the Forbidden Zone? What is the Forbidden Zone? Oh. So it's inactive, but it's active at the same time. What about these? Do they say anything? No, inactive, inactive, inactive. Oh, I don't know if you saw, Sake. I mean, you probably saw. We ended up launching Life is Strange 2. Like, complete and everything. So I've been working on something else now at work. Look at these. There are more portals, but they seem to be like elementally charged or something. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. I thought maybe they were like... But no. Yeah, I remember the Weaver of Time.
Could it be, milady? The Weaver of Time? Mother of history? Author of all that has ever been?
Indeed, Sir Imp. As surely as you are he who chronicles all that I weave.
Astounding! Unbelievable! I have so many questions for you, so much to ask, so much to say.
You have brought guests, I see. Strange. Very strange guests.
My reaction exactly, milady. It was their arrival here at the end of time that instigated my finding you. But why? Surely you must know.
This is a question better put to our guests themselves. Tell us, how did you arrive upon this plane?
If you truly are the Weaver of Time, I imagine you already know the answer to that.
If any other being in Rivellon asked me about the details of their comings and goings, I could describe them down to the minutest of details. But you are different. Of you, I see nothing. I know nothing.
That is so weird.
So please, do tell me, how did you arrive here?
It was a stone, a strange stone that zapped us from where we stood in Rivellon. to this place among the stars.
A stone. So,
Yeah, she's awesome, isn't she?
it was a stone that caused the great shock of energy that brought you here, and it infused you with new life as well. Is that so?
I'm running out of space on this desk to put stuff on. Okay. Yeah, that's just what happened. Have you seen it before?
Not like this, no. What happened to you is unique in all my work. Never had I experienced something so contrary to my nature. To weave something I had not seen, had not expected. Life does not simply spring into existence, you see. But yours has. You appeared before me from the moment you came into contact with that stone. Starstone. I now know it to be called.
But, Madam Weaver, how is it possible? Do you not see all? Have you not woven all that is and could ever be into your tapestry?
Like the stones, your guests are a mystery to me. I see them before me in this world, but their likenesses appeared not upon my tapestry until they revived the stone. Source hunters, it would seem that yourselves and Starstone are inextricably linked. Why and how, I cannot say, but I do believe that finding more stones will reveal to me who you yourselves truly are.
What is a starstone exactly? Where does it come from?
Starstone is not what it seems, Source Hunter. Its true nature must be part of a greater secret, a secret lost, even to me. Do you see what violence my work has suffered? What wounds lay upon the tapestry of time?
Yeah, there's like huge swaths of it missing.
Mysteries of all time, gaps in history. Oh, how they've tormented me for eons.
It would appear that Starstone transforms at your touch, granting me new thread by which to mend the tapestry. Thus, it restores time itself.
I see. What the void would shrink, Starstone restores.
Yes, though I cannot explain why this Starstone is the antidote to the void's ravishment of our realm. If we do not restore time, if we do not discover the true nature of these stones, the void will consume us all.
Alpha! Hey, what's up? How are you doing? Did Saki bring you here? Aww. Or did you just happen to stumble upon it? Oh my god, Saki, you know what? Your name actually fit with what you just wrote. Because it sounds like you're playing at being innocent. The way your name is like spelled out and what you wrote after. Like, it's great. I love it. What a coincidence. I'm doing well. How's your Alpha, how's it been for you? Like, I haven't heard much about your country at all. Like, I don't know how like everything is shaping up to be for you with the virus and everything. Yeah, like a voice on the wind told you to come here. It wasn't Saki at all. You were literally like Pocahontas, just like doing your own thing, and then suddenly like the colors of the wind brought you to me. If these stones can heal history, we must seek them out.
Indeed you must. Though I may not yet understand why, it seems that you and you alone can unlock the powers within Starstone. Yet we are not the only entities who know these stones to be so much more. than pretty gems.
Saki with a gifted sub. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Did you mean to give it to Alpha? That is hilarious. Well, Nerd Nick, now we know you're here. Well, that's hilarious. That's really funny. But thank you so much, Saki. That's awesome.
Why, of course, that's what they were doing. I have recorded their doings, you see. Collectors of Starstone, more and more by the day. Now I understand. They'd keep the stones from our reach. They'd prevent the mending of time.
Without these stones, Hunter, there will be no Rivellon. The entire tapestry will crumble. Even this plane will fall victim to the Void's insatiable hunger.
That shall never be, milady. As sure as Zix comes before Zax, we will put a stop to it. First we mend the tapestry, then we stop the Void.
That's weird. Like, why would somebody help the Void destroy the existence and time? Because you'll die too. Like, that's so weird. You want to go back to work? Present is the most. Yeah, well, it's see, it's the same everywhere. I feel like. Minus the president part, because thankfully, the leaders in charge here are doing a good job. But yeah. It seems like it's the same everywhere. Like Blank Cage was telling us the same thing about Iran. I know for a fact the same thing is in the States.
Please, our most mysterious guest, are you ready? Are you willing? Will you hunt out the stones? Will you help us restore what has been lost? So,
Of course I will.
Not but a moment ago, we were hunting Source in Rivellon, and now we're being told that we alone can prevent the end of time by way of some magical stones. What do you make of it?
Yeah, that one.
We can't deny our reaction to Starstone. There must be something to all of this, mad as it may seem.
No matter how improbable, anything is possible. If the Weaver tells the truth, we have some serious work ahead of us.
Okay. Hey! Saki with another gifted sub to Alpha. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Saki. You're awesome. That was hard? Hold on. Before we move on, I wanna loot the things. Can I not loot this? Oh.
Come. I got
Odd.
something for you if you're up to the challenge.
What about this one? Nope. On
How
Factory again.
welcome you are upon this realm, our most honored guest. I hope you begin to find this
She can
place more
trade?
familiar than it may yet seem.
Please tell me about yourself, madam.
In the ethereal threads of eternity, do I record the deeds of gods and men, of beasts and spectral apparitions?
What do you think, Source Hunter?
Oh, really? Wow. Shocked Pikachu face?
So, what do you think, Source Hunter?
The drift of continents through changing seas, the rise and fall of empires, the shift of every grain of sand on every beach, the fall of every raindrop on every world, the all but imperceptible touch of lovers' hands. This and all I chronicle without fault. Except, it seems, you.
There are more questions I have for you.
Ask and I shall answer, if I can.
Who are you really?
I am the Weaver of Time, as I have told you. Though my existence is one that falls behind and yet far exceeds the verb to be. I am but what I am, and that is task. It is the same for the historian. Chroniclers both are we of the epics of eternity. Perhaps we are one and the same. Task multiplied by 2. Who has made us? I do not know. Why have they done so? I do not know. Am I the beginning? And am I to be the end? Who shall say? Perhaps I am the first thing in creation. Perhaps I am creation. Perhaps I am the creator. Or maybe it is you. You who makes dying stars rekindle. Time alone will tell.
Aww. Alpha. Yeah, I love Kiki too, but it's, yeah.
Do tell.
The OG gang is here. I love it. Why is Starstone so important, and why does it react to me and my colleague alone?
Alas, the answers to those questions still elude me. You and Starstone remain the imperfections upon the tapestry. As yet. A hidden answer lies behind this veil of inscrutability, though. For the link between you and the stones reveals that your destinies are intertwined. I believe that starstones will not lead you to new places of wonder only. No. They will also lead to new knowledge through the restoration of the threads of old.
This may sound silly, but aren't you lonely out here?
Oh, Hunter. I have no need for company. Like I have no need for air or appetite or affection. All I need, and all I am, is time. And time is running out, unless you remedy its decline. And yet, I do enjoy your companionship, for you may prove to become the cure that will heal my slipping soul.
If I understand correctly, I'm not at all featured in the canvas of time.
Quite so. Your absence, it should be an impossibility, but no matter where I look, you cannot be found. I do not know you, which makes you my one perennial imperfection, a blind spot in the eye of time. But perchance I may be cured of this blindness. Perchance the blemish may be undone, and time can be redeemed.
Oh, I understand what you mean, Sake. It crossed my mind for like a second, but then I looked at like all the pros and cons like you did, and I saw like so many streamers jump back to Twitch even after a while, and it just made more sense to just stick it out and stay here. Yeah, there's no place like it. I wondered honestly for a second if you'd switched, because you know I had no news really, so like I wondered maybe like you'd switch and you tried it out. But no, it wasn't that. I'm staying here. Yeah.
What'll it be, Source Hunter? Do tell.
I've heard this place called the End of Time. Is that what it is? No more, no less.
What it is but a seed bereft of sun and water. What it could be, that is what the star stones will tell us. What it is but the end. What it could be is the end of ends.
That is so cryptic.
I reside in another realm altogether. But ever since the end of time appeared in these deep dark skies, I materialized here, as if forced to watch the one thing that is unwatchable, unendurable. A thankless task that you may yet free me from forever.
How can I redeem time if you, as you say, I'm not even part of it?
I think that perhaps you can redeem time, because you create time. Indeed, you have set in motion an event I no longer held possible. Know that no longer I did weave. I sat here at the end of time and watched on as the void frays the fabric of time like a terrified god that fears the offspring of his own creations. But suddenly there was you. You who stirred the life within the stones. These stones, Children of stars.